Hello and welcome students, and we are learning information gathering and scanning techniques. So now I'm going to introduce here the best tool which industry uses for information gathering as well as scanning. So now inside Kali Linux we have that tool available, and if you click on applications, right, if you select information gathering, then you will see two tools available here. One is Nmap and one is Nmap. So these two tools are really important for you, right? So you need to just focus on these tools, right, because it will help you inside the projects of ethical hacking. So I'm going to show you first of all what is Nmap. Nmap is the GUI version of Nmap tool, right? So the work of these tools is to find out the open ports, find out the processes running in the system, find out the running operating system in the target. So this is the work of these tools, and these are considered one of the most popular tools for information gathering and scanning. That's why I'm introducing this in the video. So Nmap is basically called a port scanner. Port scanner means to find out which ports are open in the target system. For example, 21 port for FTP, 22 is for SSH, 23 is for Telnet, 25 is for SMTP, etc. Right? So this information is really important. If you gather this information at the beginning of the project or in the information gathering step, then it's really important for you to use Nmap or Nmap tool. So what is Nmap and Nmap? First of all, I will use the graphical user interface version, which is Nmap. Then I will use the command line version, which is Nmap. So if you click on places, if you select information gathering, then you will see Nmap here at the end of the tool. Click here and open this. So actually you can see on the screen that this is the GUI version of Nmap, graphical user interface version of Nmap. So what the task here is that you can see on the VMware I have Windows 7 open. So I will consider Windows 7 as a target system, right? And from Kali Linux operating system, I'm going to attack on Windows operating system and try to find information using Nmap. For that purpose, I need the IP address of Windows operating system. So first of all, let's find out the IP address here. So you can type C and open command prompt in Windows operating system and type ipconfig, right, and hit enter. So you can see here this is the IP address of Windows operating system 172.20.10.8. Let me minimize this. Let me check the Kali Linux IP address. Minimize Nmap, open the terminal, type ifconfig and hit enter. 172.20.10.12 is the IP address of Kali Linux. So they are in the same network, right? And I'm trying to gather information about Windows operating system from Kali Linux Nmap. Close, open Nmap. So you can see here this is the GUI version of Nmap, and first of all you can see the first one is called target. Inside that you need to type the IP address of the target system. So IP address of the target system means Windows IP address. So window IP address is 172.20.10.8. So you need to type the IP address of Windows here, for example 172.20.10.8. all right. Now it will automatically take this command. You don't need to write this command. It will automatically generate this command for you. Your work is to select a profile among these. So these all are the profiles available here, right? I will show you some of them which are really important. So first of all, I'm showing you that how you can perform a ping scan. Ping scan means just to check that the target is up or down. So by using ping scan, you can simply find out that is it alive or dead. So I want to check that the Windows machine is live or not by using Nmap in Kali Linux. So you can just click on profile, select ping scan, type the IP address of Windows here and just click on scan button here. It will start processing, and here we go. Nmap done. One IP address scanned in 3.99 seconds. So if you focus here, you can see here that it is saying us host is up. Host is up means the Windows 7 is still alive and you can attack on this Windows machine. So that's why I have performed ping scan from Nmap to check that the target machine is alive or not. If it is not alive, then there is no you cannot basically scan that system, right? And you should not waste your time to scan the system which is not alive, right? Now if you click on ports, we didn't find any port. This is the topology. All right, so this is ping scan. Now the work of Nmap is to find the open ports of target system. So I want to find the open ports. So how I can do that? Click on profile and just select quick scan. Quick scan means the command for quick scan is -f. -f means it is also called a fast scan. So that's why F stands for fast or quick. So let me find information about their port numbers, that which ports are open and which are closed. Just click on scan and wait. So you can see here on the screen that it has provided information about the port numbers in just 1.39 seconds, really fast. So first of all, it is showing us that host is up. Host is up means the target is working. After that, it is showing us the open port number in the system. So these all are the open ports available in the Windows machine. So in which you can see 135, 139 is open, 445 SMB is open, and some unreserved ports are also open inside the Windows operating system. So what is the use of these open ports? The use of these open ports, that hackers can use these ports to attack on a particular service, right? For example, if 21 is open, 21 is FTP, file transfer protocol. So if you attack on 21, you can gather their shared files. That's why it is important to know about their open ports, because as it is looking that Windows machine is vulnerable, that these ports are open in the Windows machine. So that's you can find out by using quick scan, really quick or fast scan. If you click on here ports or host, you can see all the ports are listed here in the port number, protocol, TCP. All are working on TCP. State is open. Service, what services are running on these particular ports, it is also listed here. Click on topology. So you can see here that these all are topology available, right? And you can easily see here that this is in the middle. You can see localhost. Localhost means your Kali IP, and this is the in red color. This is the Windows IP address. So you are trying to perform scanning on Windows machine from Kali Linux. Host details, you can see these are the host details available. Scans, these are the scan history. All right. So this is called a fast scan to gather information about the target system regarding their port numbers, regarding their processes running in the system, their MAC address as well. Yes, you can see here this is MAC address as well. This is also mentioned here. Great. Let's talk about some other profile. For example, yeah, so if you don't want to perform ping scan, right, if you directly want to check the open ports, how you can do that? It's quite easy. Check here. This is the profile which says intent scan, no ping. Means you don't need to ping that. If you are assuming that the machine is live, then why we are doing pinging again and again? Machine is alive. So just assume that machine is alive and try to find out the ports, open ports available in the machine. So you can select intent scan, no ping and click on scan. So you can see on the screen that it has not started ping scan here, right? It has directly provided us information about the port numbers. The port numbers are open in the website, right? And then it will provide information about some other details, the other details like the processes, the operating system running in the system, trace route, right? And some other group names, computer names available in the Windows. So these kind of information we can get here. So when we get Nmap done here, then it means Nmap has performed its scanning process and finished it. Still it is not showing us Nmap done. It means it is still in the process and we need to wait for the completion of that. So you can see here that it is using the SYN scan and it is using the 1000 ports here, right? It is trying to get information about the ports. Here it is. Then it is trying to get information about the operating systems. I think it's done now. Nmap is done. Let me come up. First of all, it has provided us information about the open ports. Great. Now if I come down, here is the information about the open ports in details. Now it is showing us the MAC address of the Windows machine. After that, it is showing us what kind of operating system is running inside Windows. So I am running Windows 7 machine, right? So you can see here that it is showing us that it is using Windows 7 machine. You can also get information from here. So it is maybe service pack 0 or service pack 1. Now information about some, this is called enumeration, get more information about the system. This is NetBIOS Mac, right? These all are the basic groups are available in Windows. And OS, Windows 7 Home Basic I'm using, right? Computer name, NetBIOS computer name, work group in which I'm working. And then finally it has provided us information about traceroute. So what is traceroute? The work of traceroute is to find the number of hops in between me and the target. So as you can see that our target is our target is Windows and our source is Kali Linux. So there is only one hop in between them, which is Windows IP address. So you can see here that it is showing us there is only one hop available. There is only one mediator is available, which is Windows IP address. And Nmap is done here. So you can see here that Nmap is done and all the information has been provided to us without doing ping scan here. So what is the command to avoid ping scan? This is the command. -pn means we can avoid the ping scan using Nmap, right? So this is about intense scan, no ping. So we have done quick scan, ping scan, this one. Now if we talk about all TCP ports. So if, for example, if there are UDP ports as well as TCP ports, if you want to just filter out the TCP ports from them, so you can select intense scan, all TCP ports and click scan. So it is trying to find out all TCP ports running in the target system, running in the Windows machine, right? And I already know that all ports are basically working on TCP ports. So all ports will be shown, all ports will be displayed here. Actually, there is no port which is working on UDP. All ports are working on TCP. That's why you can see here that it is showing us that these all ports are working on transmission control protocol, TCP. Right? Same thing you can do with UDP, but there is no port running on UDP. That's why I think you will not get any result here. So let me click on plus UDP, click on scan. So you can see here that there is no port which is working on UDP. You can see here that after every port it is written TCP, 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 TCP. So all are working on TCP. That's why it is not showing that there is any UDP port which is available here, right? And you can also try quick trace route. If you want to perform a trace route or scan, then you can click on scan and done. So you can see here, first of all, it has performed the ping scan because -sn stands for ping, and then it has tried the trace route command by using --trace route here, right? So --trace route means it will find information about the trace route command. -sn means it will find information about the ping scan. So you can see Nmap is done, the scanning is complete. This is all about quick trace route. Great. Regular scan means there is no filter in between Nmap and the target. Just simply put Nmap space target IP address. That's it. If you click on scan, now you can see Nmap is done. First of all, it has tried ping scan and then it has found the port numbers. That's it. It has not provided us information about the operating system running, the work groups working in the target system, right, and the trace route as well. So it has not provided us that detail. If you want to get that detail, then you need to use filters like --trace route, -sn, -pn, -F, etc. This is intense scan. Intense scan means get each and every information about the system. So if I click on scan, then it will provide us each and every information about the system. It will send so many packets to the Windows operating system, and it will gather about operating system information. It will provide us trace route information, work groups, port numbers, ping scan, all of these. Right, we have tried this before when we were trying intense scan with no ping, but here it will try with first of all ping scan, then it will find out the information about port numbers, then OS details, and then after that trace route. So you need to just wait to get information about the port numbers and operating system detail as well. Right, so it is using, here you can see it is using -A. -A means aggressive scan. Aggressive scan means it is trying to get each and every information for the system. So it is -A for aggressive scan, -V is for verbose scan, and this is the target of, basically this is our Windows machine target, right? So it is taking time, but you need to wait if you want to get all information at one place. So here we go, we got all information here. First of all, the port numbers, all the port numbers available here. Then you can see here that this is the Windows 7 machine information, right? The groups are available there. And then finally, trace route as well. Got it? So these are all informations are available inside Nmap. You can find each and every information regarding the target operating system using Nmap. So these all are the profiles available here. Choose anyone and try this. So these all are the ports, topology that you are working on from localhost to Windows IP address, host details. If you come down, you can see the host details here. So you can see here that it is using Microsoft 7 Windows. Ports, these are the ports, OS classes, right? TCP sequence. These all are information available here. 991 ports are closed, right? Only 9 open ports are available because it was doing stealth scan. That's why it is showing us this is the IP address of target system. This is the MAC address of target system, right? So this is all about Nmap. I hope you learned all these profiles available and how you can use that to find information about your target system. Now we will try to get information about the target in Nmap. So let me close it, and if I click on applications, if I select information gathering, then you can see there is a tool available which is Nmap, and Nmap is a command line tool. Nmap will not provide you any graphical user interface. So let me click on Nmap, right? And we will use the same commands here. Let's try that if they works or not. So let me clear everything, and now we will use the same commands here. For example, if you want to perform a ping scan using Nmap, so what you can do, you can simply type Nmap space -sn space the IP address of Windows. So what is the IP address of Windows? 172.20.10.8. So go back to Kali. Here you can type 172.20.10.8 and hit enter. So you can see here that it has performed the ping scan for you, and it is showing us host is up, means the Windows machine is alive, and this is the MAC address of the Windows machine. Great. Now if you want to perform the fast scan without using ping scan, how you can do that? First of all, you need to type -pn to ignore ping, and then you need to type -F for quick or fast scan. So let's do this. So you can type Nmap space -PN space -F, it's capital F, and then IP address, which is 172.20.10.8, which is my Windows IP address. Check your own Windows IP address, type here, hit enter. So you can see here that it is assuming that host is up. It has not performed ping scan here, and after that it is showing us the open ports available in the Windows operating system. So you can see the results are same, either you use Nmap or Nmap, the results are exactly same. But in pen testing, we generally use the command line interface because it looks more professional if you work on command line rather than GUI, because graphical user interfaces are for script kiddies, for beginners. If you are a professional, then you don't need Nmap. You already know about the commands. You can type these commands on the terminal and do your work. So these all open ports are available here. You can see on the screen. Let me try some more commands here. For example, if I want to try trace route, so I can type -- trace route space the IP address of Cali 172.20.10.8. Hit enter. So you can see here, first of all, it has provided us information about the ports, and then finally it has provided us information about trace route, that there is only one host available, which is Windows operating system. So there is only one IP address available in between you and your target, right? Let me clear. You can also perform stealth scan -S capital S and the IP address of Windows 172.20.10.8. Hit enter. It is called stealth scan. It will send really few packets to the target machine and gather information as much as possible in few packets. So it has performed ping scan, and then it has gathered information about the port number, same. But the method why we are using -SS, the work of -SS is to send few packets to the target system, right? So that we can be undetectable. Second, it can also bypass your security equipment like firewall, IDS, IPS, etc. So that's why if you think these equipments are available in the target machine, you can use -small s capital S there, right? You can clear that, right? So these all are the commands are available inside the Kali Linux operating system, right? And if you try nmap -P and the IP address, it will look like same, but actually internally it is not same. It is showing this host is up, but it is not pinging actually, right? It is just showing that this host is up and etc. All right. If you want to find information about the operating system running in the target system, what you can use? We have two options. One is -O, second is -A. So I'm showing you first of all with -O, then with -A. So let me type nmap space -O space, it is capital O, right? Not 0. So 172.20.10.8. Hit enter and wait. It will try to find information about the operating system very fast. So you can see here that this is the command, and then it has, first of all, it has tried ping, then find out information about the port numbers, then tried to find information about our OS running in that system. So you can see here that Windows 7 running in my system, in the target system actually. So OS detection has been performed. Now if I try with -A, so what will be the difference if I try nmap -A and the IP address 172.20.10.8. Hit enter and wait. It will take more time than the previous command. Why? I will explain you. But you need to wait until we get the result. So it will basically provide you information about the ports. It will provide you information about the operating systems. And one more thing which is added here is trace route. It will also add a trace route command here, right? And it will show you the result for trace route here. So that's why this command is similar to the previous command for -O, but there is one thing has been added, which is trace route information. That is the only difference. So if someone asks you in an interview that what is the command for OS detection, you can use both of them, nmap -O, nmap -A. Both can be used. If they ask you what is the difference between these two, you can tell them in -O, it doesn't provide information about the trace route command. In -A, it provides you information about the trace route command as well. So that's why if you want to get trace route command information with the port numbers and OS, use -A. If you just need information about OS, then please use -O. That's it, all about. So you can see here on the screen that we got the information about nmap -A IP address. First of all, the port numbers, right? Then the MAC address running in the system. Then the operating system running in the target machine. So Windows 7 is running in the target machine. All right. and some more information about the computers, the groups running in the system, etc. And this is the added section here. So it also provides information about the trace route, but dash capital O doesn't provide information about the trace route. So this is the difference between dash capital A and dash capital O. All right. So and I think this is all about Nmap and Zenmap in my mind, right? And I hope you enjoyed this video. And there are so many commands here, but you need to understand, and there is only one way you can learn these commands: by practice. Right, so practice these commands again and again, and then you don't need to mug these commands, right? Because it will be inside your head automatically. All right, thank you so much for your time, and this is all about information gathering and scanning using Nmap. We will come back in the next video.